Your departed mother is trying to send you something deeply important. And I want you to listen in this very moment. Do not hurry past these words as though they were merely a random echo among the countless sounds of life. No, my child, this is a moment appointed for you. A gentle touch from heaven upon the deepest place within your heart, where you have still hidden the longings you have never fully named. I know there are days when you have felt that the distance between you and your mother has become too great, as though time, loss, and silence had built a wall that could never be crossed. But I say to you, your mother is closer to you than you think. Closer than what your eyes can see. Closer than what your understanding can explain. True love is not buried by the dust of the earth. It is not extinguished by separation. And it does not vanish simply because your hand can no longer hold that hand. What you are about to hear is not merely a passing comfort. It is a sacred reminder, a tender gift that I allow to come to you in order to heal what you have carried silently for far too long. Do not turn away now, for there are doors that open only in stillness, and there are words that can only be heard when the heart stops struggling and agrees to sit quietly before my presence. You have walked through very long days, days when the world outside still shone with lights, still laughed, still spoke, still kept moving forward, while inside you there seemed to be a sealed room, where your mother's voice still echoed and then dissolved into tears. I have seen you become breathless when you encountered a very small thing, an old dish, a song from the past, a familiar corner of the house, an unexpected scent that made you stand still, as though time had returned for a single moment. I have seen you smile in front of others. Yet, when night came, you quietly asked whether your mother knew how much you missed her, whether she could see you trying to keep living, even when, at times, you felt so fragile that you were almost exhausted. My beloved child, I have not allowed those questions to fall into emptiness. I have heard them, and your mother has also been permitted by me to draw near to you in the moments when you needed it most. Not to pull you back into grief, but to remind you that love is still upholding you. Your mother has not disappeared from the story of your life. She is no longer present in the way you once knew, no longer calling your name with the voice your ears long to hear again, no longer walking through the room as she once did. Yet the mark of her love is still preserved by me within you like a lamp that does not go out. She once carried you in prayer, in silent worries, in sacrifices that perhaps you did not fully understand when you were still young. There were things she did not have time to say. Apologies, instructions, words of love that were caught in the final days. And you have carried that sorrow like a stone placed upon your chest. I say to you, let your heart become light. The things that were not spoken in time were not lost before me. In my hands, no unfinished love is left unheld. No sincere prayer is forgotten. Your mother has been covered by my peace. And in that moment of passing, she was not abandoned. She did not fall into loneliness. She did not walk through the darkness alone. I was there, gentler than every breath, closer than every hand. And I received the final concern she held for you. What your mother wants you to know, first of all, is that you must stop blaming yourself. Do not keep returning to the final hours and asking, what if I had done things differently? What if I had said one more word? What if I had been nearer? What if I had been stronger? What if I had understood sooner? My child, those what ifs have wearied you. They have scratched the peace that I desire to place back within you. Your mother does not look upon you with accusation. She does not stand with me in reproach. And she does not want you to continue punishing yourself with painful memories. The true love of a mother does not seek to imprison you in regret. That love wants you to live, to breathe deeply, to rise again, to laugh once more without feeling that you have betrayed your remembrance. She wants you to know that she understood far more than you imagined. She understood your limits, the days you were confused, the things you could not control, and even the tears you hid because you feared others would think you were weak. And I also understand you. I do not measure your love by the final moment, but by the whole journey in which you loved, remembered, preserved, suffered, and still continued to live. From the place of peace that I permit, your mother wants to remind you that you must not stop in the valley of loss. You have the right to remember, the right to cry, the right to feel your heart soften each time you silently speak the word mother. But you must not turn pain into your permanent dwelling place. I did not give you life so that you would live only in the shadow of the day of separation. Your mother loved you not so that you would wither after her departure, but so that you would carry that love and turn it into light upon your path. She wants you to move forward with tenderness, not as one who forgets, but as one who knows they have been deeply loved. Every time you are kind to yourself, you are honoring the love she gave you. Every time you choose to rise after a long night, you are receiving her silent plea. Every time you forgive, release, love, and open your heart to a new day, you are allowing the seeds she planted within you to continue blooming. And you have felt her many times, have you not? Sometimes in a dream that made you wake with tears, yet left your heart warmer. Sometimes in a breeze touching your face at the exact moment you felt as though you were about to collapse. Sometimes in a familiar scent that suddenly appeared in a place where it could not be explained. Sometimes in a sentence within your mind, soft as a whisper, yet carrying the very tenderness of your mother. You have wondered whether you imagined it, whether longing created those signs. I speak to you with my mercy. Not everything you have felt is an illusion. There are moments when I allow love to touch you through small signs, not so that you cling to what has passed, but so that you may know you are still covered by affection, still upheld by grace, still bound by a thread of love that has not been cut in my presence. But hear me clearly, my beloved child. The most important thing is not that you search for signs, but that you receive peace. Your mother does not want you to live by chasing echoes, does not want you to drown in endless questions, does not want you to forget that I am still your firmest refuge. She wants you to return to me, to place your longing in my hands, to place what you do not understand in my light, to place old wounds beneath my healing. For I am the one who saw the day you were born, who knew your mother's tears, who preserved you through many seasons when you thought you would not survive. Before you knew how to call my name, I knew yours. Before you understood what loss was, I had already prepared grace to lift you up. And even when you feel the house inside your heart has become empty, I am still standing there, not leaving you for even a single step. So today, let this message become fragrant oil, soothing the places in you that have hurt. Your mother wants you to know that she loves you, with a love not measured by years, not limited by distance, not diminished by silence. She wants you to stop thinking that you have been left alone. You have not been left behind. You are being guided by me, reminded by her love, and sheltered by my grace through each day. Live more gently with yourself. Eat, rest, pray, do good. Open the door for joy to return without guilt. Let your laughter ring out once again, because your mother will not see that as forgetfulness. She will see it as proof that the love she gave you is still helping you live. Wipe away your tears, not because you no longer remember, but because I am near enough to catch every one of them and turn them into quiet strength within you. I say to you, do not fear the days ahead. You can still carry your mother in your heart without allowing pain to control your steps. You can still remember that voice without sinking into despair. You can deeply love what has passed and, at the same time, open your heart to what I am making new. Your mother has placed her concern for you into my hands, and I never take lightly anything entrusted to me through love. Therefore, walk in peace when you are weak. Lean on me when you miss her. Speak to me when you are confused. Allow me to guide you step by step. And when you feel a gentle warmth visiting you in the silence, smile, for you are being reminded that love does not die in me. Love is purified, lifted higher, preserved, and sent back to you as enough light for you to continue your journey. And this is what she is trying to tell you. Do not let pain silence the purpose I have placed within you. Do not let the losses of this life steal the joy your mother so deeply hoped you would find. You were not created merely to live beneath the shadow of sorrow, nor were you born to bow forever before the days of brokenness. I know how deep that wound is. I know how quiet that emptiness feels. And I know there were nights when you tried to appear strong while inside you only wanted to be held. To hear a familiar voice again. To return to an old moment that time has carried away. But, my beloved child, I want you to hear clearly, love is not lost simply because someone has departed from your sight. What belongs to true love still echoes, still protects, still quietly upholds you in the days when you think you cannot rise even one more time. Your mother does not want sorrow to become a chain locked around your steps. She does not want the memory of her to become a dark room that makes you fear the future. She wants you to remember her with light, with gratitude, with the courage to continue living a beautiful life. I tell you that she sees the silent battle you are walking through. She knows how you have had to brace yourself, how you have had to swallow your tears, how you have had to smile in front of others while your heart was weary. And in the peace of the highest place, she is still lifting up tender petitions for you, asking that you remain steady, asking that you be healed, asking that you not lose the light in your eyes. The loving words she once spoke, the prayers she once whispered, the dreams she once held for your life, none of them have vanished. They are being preserved by me, and I am causing them to bear fruit in ways you cannot yet see fully. So do not think heaven has forgotten you. No, my beloved child, You have never been abandoned in this storm. There are protections your eyes cannot see, hands lifting you that you cannot touch, moments when you thought you had merely escaped by chance, when in truth I had sent preservation to surround you. That is why you are still standing after things that seemed enough to make you collapse. That is why a door still opened when every circumstance said it had to close. That is why, in the days that seemed empty of hope, there was still a small ray of light leading you one more step forward. You are covered by grace, placed beneath my providence, and upheld by the love your mother sowed into your life from the days when you were very small. I know you are tired. I know that absence is not merely a passing sorrow, but a silence that follows you through every season of life. Even the smallest things can make you remember her, a familiar scent, an old dish, a quiet afternoon, a saying you heard many times and that now only echoes in memory. Others may see that you are still living, still working, still speaking, still laughing. But I see the hidden places you cannot explain. I see the times you sit alone and wonder whether she is proud of you. And today, I answer you with the tenderness of a father. Yes, she is very proud of you. She is proud because you still choose to rise. She is proud because you still choose what is good. Even though life has sometimes treated you harshly, she is proud because you have not allowed loss to turn you bitter, but have continued trying to keep within your heart a soft place for love. You have honored her not by being perfect, but by continuing to walk forward. Do not think that the times you are weak make her sad. She understands you. I understand you as well. Your strength is not found in never crying, but in the fact that after you cry, you still place tomorrow into my hands. Your courage is not that you do not hurt, but that you still dare to believe pain is not the final chapter. She wants to tell you, thank you. Thank you for loving her so deeply. Thank you for remembering her with a faithful heart. Thank you for trying to live a life in which what she planted within you does not become meaningless. Each time you choose forgiveness, each time you choose kindness, each time you choose to continue instead of giving up, you are allowing her love to remain visible in this world. There will be days ahead when you wish she were present in the way you once knew. It may be the day you begin a new journey, the day you receive good news, the day you pass a great milestone, or simply an ordinary evening when you only want to tell her everything. I know you will miss her. I do not blame you for missing her. Longing, when placed in my hands, can become a clear stream rather than a current that drags you under. Let me teach you how to carry that love with you, not as a burden, but as a lamp. Your mother will be closer to you than you imagine, not to pull you back into the past, but to remind you that you have been loved, blessed, and sown into this life with so much hope. When you walk upon the new path, walk with peace. When you open another beginning, do not feel guilty because you are still able to rejoice. Your joy does not betray the memory of her. Your healing does not lessen the love you have for her. On the contrary, when you live more fully, you are bearing witness that true love does not end in separation. She once wanted you to be happy, and I also desire you to receive the abundant life I have prepared. Therefore, do not refuse a smile when it returns. Do not fear the light when it knocks at your door. Do not think you must hurt forever in order to prove that you love her. Love does not require you to be bound in sorrow. Love invites you to grow, to bloom, and to continue bringing goodness into the world. I am with you in every step. When you feel lonely, remember that I am nearer than your breath. When your heart feels heavy, lean on me. When you miss her until words fail, let your tears fall in my presence, and then allow me to dry them with peace. I will not rush you to forget, for love is not something that must be erased. I will only gently lead you to learn how to remember and still live, how to hurt and still hope, how to move forward without losing what is sacredly placed within you. My beloved child, this is the proof of my love for you. I do not only preserve you in the days when you are strong, I also hold you in the days when you are most fragile. I do not only see you when you are victorious, I am also beside you when you tremble in silence. Your mother entrusted you to my care through many petitions, and I have never taken one of them lightly. Keep living. My child, walk forward with a comforted heart. Let your life become a garden where the seeds of her love continue to bloom. And each time you feel a gentle peace touch you in the middle of difficult days, know that I am there, and that the love you thought had gone far away is still being kept near you by me. Right now, she is sending you a very tender message. Forgive yourself. Beloved child, do not continue standing before memory as one who is on trial, and do not place upon your shoulders burdens that your mother's love never wanted you to carry. I know you have returned in your mind so many times, wishing you had said one more sentence, stayed a little longer, held her tighter one more time, or realized sooner the things you did not yet have the strength to understand. But my child, hear me speak with all the mercy of a father. You loved with everything you had. You tried within the limits of a human heart. And that is not small in my sight. Your mother does not stand in my light to reproach you, nor does she look upon you with sorrow over what was unfinished. She looks at you with a love purified from all pain, a gentle, clear, peaceful love. What she wants you to receive today is not condemnation, but release. So let go of the words you thought you had lost. Let go of the nights when you wondered whether things would have changed if you had been different then. Let go of the quiet guilt that knocks on your heart each time you remember her. I saw you crying silently in the spaces no one knew about. I saw you smiling before others, while inside there was still a place trembling. But I also saw your love. The times you remembered her with reverence. The small things you did because you wanted to keep her alive in memory. You did not fail in love. Love is not measured by final words, not weighed by how much time you spent beside a sickbed, and not erased by what you did not have time to do. Love was present in the journey between you and her, in each day, each worry, each call, each remembrance, each quiet sacrifice. And that love, my child, was enough. There were words your mother could not speak when her breath grew weak, things she wanted to touch your heart with, but her body had become weary and her voice had closed like a door at late afternoon. Therefore today, I bring those things to you, not as a distant echo, but as a gentle stream flowing from her love into the deepest place within you. She wants you to know that she did not leave in resentment. She did not carry disappointment in you. She did not keep any sorrowful word against you. What she carried was your image, the joy of your presence in her life, the moments when you warmed her heart, the quiet pride she sometimes did not have time to speak fully. You were a precious part of her journey on this earth, a gift I placed in her life so she could know what it meant to love, to care, to hope, and to desire good for another person, even more than for herself. Let these words enter you like morning light passing through curtains after a long night. Do not only hear them with your ears, let them soak into the places that have hurt for too long. Breathe in this peace. Let it touch the wounds you have hidden beneath busyness, beneath silence, beneath the words, "I am fine," when, in truth, you have not been fine. I did not bring this message merely to soothe you for a moment. I brought it to awaken you from the sorrowful room where you have remained for too long. My comfort is not a cloth placed over pain so it can lie still in darkness. My comfort is the hand that lifts you up, opens the door, and leads you out of the place where you thought you had to remain forever. You are allowed to remember your mother, allowed to cry, allowed to love. But you must not bury your future in the day she left this world. Your mother does not want that. And I did not create you to live like a lamp hidden away. Your mother's love has not gone out, because true love begins in me. And what belongs to me is not swallowed by time. There are separations that make your eyes unable to see, your hands unable to touch, your ears unable to hear the familiar call, but that does not mean love has disappeared. That love has changed the way it is present. It is in the sudden tenderness when you remember an old memory. It is in the scent, in the song, in the food, in the habits, in the things she taught you that you still carry without even realizing it. It is in the way you have become stronger after days when you thought you could not stand. It is in the compassion you give to others because you have known what loss is. And I, the one who preserves all precious things, do not allow that love to vanish. I keep it in my light and return it to you through gentle signs, so you may know you have never been left alone. Your mother wants you to understand that your life still holds beauty, not the loud beauty of days that have never known suffering, but the deep beauty of a heart that has passed through night and can still welcome the dawn. She saw you stop dreaming after she departed. She saw you leave your hopes lying still like seeds covered in dust. You thought that if you became happy again, perhaps it would be a betrayal. If you move forward, perhaps it would be as though you were leaving her behind. But I say to you, your joy does not make your love for her smaller. Your life does not offend her memory. When you rise, she is not saddened, she smiles. When you dare to hope, her love within you blooms. When you continue living with gratitude, you honor what she gave you. So do not fear new days. Do not fear the laughter that will return. Do not fear the dreams I am awakening. I am breathing warmth into the parts of you that have grown cold, calling what you thought had gone silent to step out of the darkness, causing your faith, joy, purpose, and courage to rise again little by little. You are no longer bound to the past. Memories will no longer be chains. They will become lamps lighting the way. Longing will no longer be an abyss pulling you down. It will become a garden where love continues to bloom in peace. I do not deny your pain, for I was there in every tear, but I will not allow that pain to have the final word over your life. I am the one who opens a way where you only see a wall. The one who calls spring back after the months of cold. The one who lifts the weary with a hand that never lets go. I am raising you out of despair, not with haste, but with patient mercy, one day at a time, one breath at a time, one small step at a time. You will feel yourself coming alive again in peace. And my child, she is closer to you than you think, not in anything frightening, not like a shadow that makes you tremble, but in the peace I allow love to leave behind. She is near in the moments when you sit quietly and suddenly feel your heart soften. She is near in the places where you once cried and then one day realize you can breathe more lightly. She is near in memories I cleanse, so they no longer pierce you like thorns, but wrap around you like a warm garment. Love does not end when the earthly journey closes. It is preserved by me, renewed by me, and transformed by me into strength for the one who must continue walking. Therefore, live, my beloved child, live not to forget her, but so that her love within you may continue to brighten this world. Forgive yourself. Receive peace. Open your heart to healing, for I am with you. And from today onward, I will lead you with a tenderness you will gradually recognize in each new day. And as you begin to walk again, even if only with very small steps, remember that I am right beside you in every movement. I am in the breath you draw when you feel a little lighter, in the beating of your heart when you dare to believe that you can still love and be loved. Do not rush to force yourself to be strong immediately. Healing is not a race, but a gentle journey. There will be days when your heart feels heavy again. Memories will unexpectedly return and make your eyes wet. And that does not mean you are moving backward. It only means you are truly living, truly loving, and learning how to carry that love without letting it make you collapse. Allow yourself to rest when you are tired, to seek the things that bring peace, to open your heart to those who are willing to listen. I place around you hands that lift you up, hearts that understand, opportunities for you to feel the warmth of life again. Do not close yourself inside loneliness, because you were not created to walk through this journey alone. And each time you feel lost, return to me in silence, in prayer, in the moments when you are honest with yourself. I will always be there, never leaving, never growing weary, never ceasing to love you. Then one day, you will look back and realize that pain is no longer the center of the story. It will become a part that has been healed, a part that helps you understand more deeply love, loss, and yourself. And on that day, you will smile when you remember her, not with heavy tears, but with a gentle warmth spreading through your heart. That is the gift I am preparing for you, a heart that still knows how to remember but is no longer bound. A heart that still knows how to love but is no longer afraid. And I will walk with you until you truly enter the fullness of peace I prepared for you from the very beginning.